Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something that came in special from TRM Knives, Three Rivers Manufacturing. I am here with my lovely wife, Robin. Say hello, Robin.
Hello.
She's here to do an unboxing because this is something that I think they wanted her to see specifically because I've gotten a lot of their TRMs, really like their knives a lot, and I'd actually ordered one of their knives and it was a little too small for me. And it was in a material I didn't think my wife would like, so I sent it back, and and so they thought it might be a really cool idea to kind of get my wife's thought on it because she just recently got a Spyderco Little Native. This is like a baby shaman, right? That's basically a baby shaman, and she really likes this knife. Works really well for her, and that was a fun thing that we did on the live stream, and so I think she's gonna kind of dig this thing. So let's get into it. I will tell you guys this is a part 2, take 2. The mic wasn't on, so we're trying to recreate the beginning of everything. I'm just being honest with you guys. So if it looks like it's not as natural, you just know that I forgot to turn on the mic. It was my fault. So
It's because I'm captivating.
yes, she's captivating. I got totally entranced by her, and I didn't even know what was going on. All right, so let's get into the box. You guys are like, open the box. All right, so let's see here. So it is from TRM Tycoon, which is Three Rivers Manufacturing. So let's go ahead and get into this box. And today we are opening it with her Spyderco Little Native. It's in CPM-S45 VN blade steel, which is a great premium steel. Super excited to get that for her. I think you guys were helping getting that open, and it's not much to cut there, so let's get into that. All right. All right, so we got a little receipt. We'll put that off to the side over there. What we got over here? Oh, we got a knife. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move her other knife over here. This is from Three Rivers Manufacturing. So this is a knife that they wanted to give to you, kind of get your thoughts on it, see what you think. It is, I think, a size that's more, really good for you. So I will tell you what it is. This is called the Hole-Y Nerd.
And I didn't realize it said whole.
Yeah. So it's not like spiritual holy. It's a whole nerd, and it's in purple haze G10. So let's see what that looks like. You ready?
Open it?
Yeah, go ahead.
See if I can do it on the ground this time.
All right, so there's some stickers. It says, please don't oil me too much. And it's
get this little dog.
Yeah, get the little dog sticker. If you want that, that's yours.
Is that their mascot?
Yeah. They have
What's his name?
I don't know, but I do know.
We need to find out his name. Three Rivers Manufacturing.
Okay, I will ask them. All right, so this is let's go down a little so you can see
sorry.
it. This is called the TRM Hole-Y Nerd. This is purple haze G10. It is a little bit smaller. It was a little challenging for me. It's about the size of your Little Native, so I thought it's a perfect size for what you like. I don't know. What do you think of the color?
I like it a lot, and it's very smooth.
Yeah, isn't it? Rounded corners, beautiful G10. This is a titanium clip. We can open this up if you don't mind. I'm going to open this up real quick. So it has what we call a thumb hole, right? This is where it's a fuller hole. Some people call it a thumb hole. Some people call it a fuller hole.
Whose thumb is going to fit in that?
The point of it, part of the thumb.
Oh.
So you can do a slow roll like that, which is how I would do this. Okay, so this is kind of a.
You would do a slow roll?
I would do slow roll.
Say that 3 times fast.
Slow roll, slow roll, slow roll. I don't know. All right, so this is we call this a modified because it's basically a Warncliffe reverse Tonto sheep's foot kind of mixed together. So I know some people out there, the blade police, they'll tell me exactly what it is, but I call it modified because it looks a little bit like everything. When you have the corner there, that kind of takes out the Warncliffe. It puts it close to sheep's foot, but not really. But then you have the belly. It's kind of, there's a whole bunch of science behind that. So this is Magnacut. So this is a premium steel, a very, very nice steel. Magnacut is a great steel. This is what we call the stone.
I thought Magnacut was a manufacturer.
No, CPM-Magnacut is Crucible. It's they're the same people that make the S45 VN blade steel right here.
Oh.
So CPM is.
You talk about Magnacut all the time.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about a knife manufacturer.
No. So this is actually technically it's called CPM-Magnacut. Just like CPM S45 VN blade steel here. So
good job. I learned something today.
Yeah. And so this is a very premium. This is a stone washed finish you have on here. This is a satin finish, right?
I like the two-tone.
Yeah, on the blade.
Blade.
Yeah. So it's a different kind of finish on there. So it's a very thin blade. So it's going to be a beautiful slicer. It's actually much thinner than your Little Native. You can see that.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I love the G10 all around there. It's really nice and soft. So this is what we call a finger choil. So you can put your finger up here and grip it like this, or you can do it over here like this, grip it like that, right? You can hold it up like that. So if you're or put your little finger here, so you can do like a precision cut, kind of like that. So if you're cutting a box open, you could do this kind of thing.
Yeah, and all that hard work you were talking about that I was going to do with that.
Yeah, yeah, all that hard work. So it is a liner lock. For me, it's difficult because I got big, giant, meaty fingers, right? Way bigger fingers than you. So getting into that is a little challenging, but it's doable. You just have to kind of get that angle in there, release it. Now, this is called a liner lock. It engages the back of the blade, and that's called a tang. And this, when it locks into place, let's open it right here. So first of all, beautifully centered. We call that dead nut centering. So that's nice. And when you open it, you'll see this liner lock here. It gets behind the blade. You see this? And that's how it locks in place. That keeps it from moving.
They call it a liner lock because
it's inside.
lines up?
Yeah, well, no, it's because it's inside the scales. So and inside the scales, there's liners. The scales go on top of liners.
Oh.
And so the lock is part of the liner. So that's why it's a liner lock. There's another version of it. It's called the inset liner lock. It's a little different, and there's different things. But basically,
I should know more about knives, but I don't. So sorry.
Yeah. And so now when we close it, we're going to hear a little click. You ready for that? Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can hear that again. I'll do it this side. Maybe it's a little louder over here. Ready? You hear that click? That's the detent ball. So there's a little ceramic ball that's on this liner lock bar. This is the lock bar. And this lock bar, when it closes, there's a little hole inside the blade that it fits in and keeps it from falling out. So that's the detent ball, and it's also what gives it the ability to snap open like that.
Look, you flicked it good.
I did. It's hard, but I can't. Well, okay.
See, you can flick it.
Well, I couldn't do the other one. This one is a little easier, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's lighter. I don't know. Maybe it's because you're here. It's probably because you're here. Now, see,
now you can't do it.
I can't do it. Yeah. So, anyways,
I can't flick knives at all, so there's that.
If I do too much of that, I'll get more of these.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that. This is tough for me to work with this size. It is what I call a stone wash, which means that when you use it, if it gets scratched, this hides it really well, right? Because it's stone wash. So when they put the blade, they put it in a big old vat, like a turn thing. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of little stones in there, and that's what gives it this kind of finish.
Gotcha.
So it's called a stone wash, and it's great for like
they
a
do
user.
That with pants.
Yes, but for knives it works really well because it hides stuff. But the bad benefit to it is there's little divots, and so it sometimes can rust. But this is Magnacut. Magnacut is extremely water resistant. These guys do a great job on their heat treat. I believe it's 62, 63 Rockwell hardness. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's it. We can always correct that if I'm wrong, but I was going to say
that's my favorite pastime is correcting Robert when he's wrong.
Yes,
so
and I'm wrong a lot.
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, I'm wrong a lot. So deep pocket carry clip, if you notice right here, this means it can be hidden in your purse so no one can see it. It's nice and out of sight. So, or if you have to put it in your pocket as you're working around the office or whatever, it'll definitely be out of the way. It won't get caught on anything. So
I thought you were
nice.
going to say yard, and I was going to say no, I don't do that.
No. Well, you could use it in yard, but
yeah. I don't work in the yard.
The cool thing is if this clip ever bends or gets busted, we can get replacement parts very easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And these scales, you see these little screws right here?
Mm-hmm.
These screws come off, and you can replace the scales with any other scales they have. They make these custom scales in their shop. And so if they had a pink scale, like your Spyderco Little Native here, right? If they did a different color that you like, there's all sorts of stuff that you can get. So they have, and they make them all.
Bigfoot one? We could put a engraved of a Bigfoot right there. Do you know how to do that?
I don't know how to do it, and I don't have the machine for that. So if
Does anybody else there know how to do that? You could hook a girl up.
Yeah, so she's asking if any of you guys know how to have a laser etcher or something you can do a Bigfoot. Let me know. I will get another set of scales for this, and maybe you could etch a Bigfoot on there. She would really like that. She likes that a lot. So she's a Bigfoot fan. I have a lot of Bigfoot stickers up there, and you've seen my Bigfoot shirt on the live stream. So that's what's really cool about these scales. And this is a G10. This is kind of like a, what do they call it again? This is a purple haze. So purple haze G10, which is really nice. It's a strong, kind of a nice scale. It's very soft. Did you feel that?
It is, yeah. And it's not, if a guy wanted it or, a teenager or something, it's not too feminine looking with the purple. So I think, guys or girls could use it, or at least have these colors anyway.
Yeah. Did you notice the contoured shape? It's kind of rounded. You see that?
I can't see.
Yeah. We'll get your
Hang
read.
on, I gotta put my glasses on.
So you see how it's
I'm old.
rounded?
Yes.
So that's called contoured. It means it fits in your hand a little better. Look at the Spyderco. It's a little more square.
Yeah.
Still rounded on the edges, but it's square. Now you can get custom
This
scales.
is a lot lighter than
Yeah.
my Spyderco, and I love Spyderco.
Well,
I'm a
that's
Spyderco girl for sure, but this is smoother and softer and lighter.
well. Let's figure out. Since I happen to have the scale here.
How convenient.
Yes. So wait for 1 second.
I know how.
So let's do the Spyderco
How
first.
do you want them down?
The Spyderco.
Flat?
It doesn't matter. Just place it on there, like right there.
See, I did it wrong.
2.4.
You said wherever, and then I did it wrong.
You got to show the Rob's Nerdy Knives so people know what the video's about. So 2.4 ounces, which is not bad for a small knife, but let's see how much that one is. 1.9 ounces, less than 2 ounces. That's
You're
really
right.
light. That is really light. That's crazy light.
It
So that's really cool.
It's very comfortable.
Means it's
I'm
not.
not good at opening and closing it yet, so I apologize that I look like a novice, even though I really am. So that won't change. But it opens really smooth,
It does.
and I open it this way. I'm not a
Flicker.
flicker. However, I know how y'all do that. After a few minutes in the living room, I about lose my mind listening to him flick.
Oh,
that
she
thing.
loves it. Don't you love it? Don't you?
No.
Okay. So one thing also, if you've noticed, one thing, if I may, if I'm working with you here, is notice how rounded all the corners are. This is a small mom and pop shop, right? Spyderco is huge, huge company. They do great work, great USA knives, because this one's made in Boulder, Colorado. So that's here in USA, right? Right there.
On Earth.
Yes,
I'm
on
glad
Earth,
they said
Boulder,
that.
Colorado, Earth. Yep, that's what they say on all their knives.
I
This
never noticed that.
TRM is made in Massachusetts.
Oh, we used to live in Massachusetts.
We did. So
I thought when they said Three Rivers, I didn't realize that meant Three Rivers Manufacturing in Massachusetts.
it's Three Rivers in Massachusetts. So
We've been there many times.
yeah. So titanium liners, titanium clip, which gives it the lightweight, the liner lock, which is really cool. It is G10, so one of the things I can do with G10 is that I could probably soften that out so you get a little more access for your fingers, because I know you don't want to break your nail. So we
Which
could
I
do.
did already.
I'm sorry. We can fix that, right?
But it wasn't the knife's fault. So.
It wasn't. And the cool thing is, if we get another scale with the little Bigfoot, we can do that as well. So there you
But
go.
we got to find someone who knows how to do it.
Yeah, hopefully somebody will know out there. What's the other thing I want to talk about? It's Magnacut steel, wonderful. Now look at that
Is that
edge.
What was the footer feather?
This is called a fuller hole. Fuller or thumb hole. Some people will say it's a thumb hole because it's a hole. Others call it a fuller. Now, technically, a fuller would be like, here's my TW Price Design Dawn. That is fuller. It's not all the way through. So
Does that mean because it's full?
No, I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it's always just been called a fuller, and I've actually never really wondered about the history of it. So that's a fuller, right? Some
Probably getting off topic. I'm
yes,
sorry.
it is. Well,
I'm sorry.
some people will call it a blood groove.
Oh, that's gross.
So when you're skinning an animal, that's where the blood can run out. So, anyways, yeah, that's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I call it a fuller. I think that's much nicer. Okay. So, but a thumb hole is nice because with the thumb hole, I can slow roll it open, right-handed, or left-handed, right? So that's nice. Now, my big meaty fingers have a hard time getting in here, and that's the reason why when I bought this, I returned it. I said, I just can't fit it. But Three Rivers really thought, hey, they'd love to see your reaction because you like the smaller knives, and I thought that would be super awesome. And so thank you to Three Rivers.
I love it. Thank y'all so much for thinking of me. Knives is not something that has been my passion like Robert's, but I sure enjoy presents, and I love this knife. I'm looking forward to using it. So thank you so much.
And she loves purple. I thought
I
that's really
do.
cool. So I still can't flick it. So what we can do is we can oil this a little bit.
But
and-
not too much.
Not too much.
Look at the
That's right.
coupon.
Yes.
It says
It's not a
don't
coupon.
oil it. Or, sorry.
If it is a coupon, well, wait, hold on a
I'm
second.
sorry, it's
wait,
not.
hold on a second. I think it's a coupon. Yes, I must use this coupon within 7
not a
days.
coupon.
Yes, I got to use it, right? You heard her. It's a coupon. I got to go use it. So there we go.
So do not oil it too much.
That's right.
Does that mean just like a tiny
Yeah,
drop?
very, very small drop. So when
How often do you have to oil it?
Just as needed. So I have this oil. I put a very microscopic dot. It's going to go right in. So it has phosphor bronze washers in here, which is a kind of looks like bronze, right? And that's what it rides on. You put a little bit of oil in there, and it rides back and forth really well. So you can get that actually to break in really nicely. So let me show you. Let's do a little comparison.
Are you doing a size comparison?
We're comparing it to the other. I have 3 other TRMs here. I have a TRM Shadow, a TRM Atom, and a TRM Neutron. And so here's the Holy Nerd. So you can see the size. This is the big boy right here, right? And this
Oh,
is,
he's bigger, isn't he?
well, he's bigger width-wise and weight-wise, but not length-wise.
Oh.
So this is a more robust knife, I will say, for sure. I mean, it feels more solid in hand. You can feel it's really heavy compared to the other one.
Yeah, it is really heavy.
Yeah. And when I'd gotten this one in titanium, and I thought, I don't think she'd like it because it'd make this knife a lot heavier. And so here's the Neutron, which is kind of like the perfect small EDC size. You know, if you got really big
What
hands.
does EDC mean? Everyday carry. I knew
Everyday
that.
carry. Yeah, everyday carry, exactly. So, and these have thumb studs, and this has a fuller or a thumb
That's
hole.
what this is called? A
Thumb stud. Yep. Yep.
I didn't know that.
That's a Volcano thumb stud. That's a newer design by them. And this is their traditional thumb stud. It has like a little place for, we put a little O-rings. You can do different colors on there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Should make something glow in the dark.
I'm sure somebody has. So there we go. And if somebody knows, let me know. But there you go. So there's a comparison in size. I think these are way too big for her. She doesn't like knives
Yeah,
that big.
no.
But this is the perfect size.
That one is perfect for me for sure.
And I think the purple.
And you cannot have it,
I know.
use it, or borrow it.
Well, it's too small. I'm going to get more cuts like this if I do that. So, you know. But just to kind of get you an idea of the size. So if you're thinking this is too big, right? For some people, this is too big. I like the size. It's not too big. It is a big knife, though. This is a great size knife, but it's a very robust, very workhorse type of knife. And it's a great knife as well. This is a perfect little EDC size knife, right? This is very similar to that.
So you wouldn't everyday carry the big ones?
Oh, I would. Absolutely, I would. Absolutely, I would.
So why don't you call them EDCs?
They're EDCs. But EDC tends to be like
More this size.
to the office, to church, on a date, just anywhere around. This is something like I would work in the
Sounds like
yard with.
Perfect places to bring your knife.
Oh, it is. So
You would work in the yard with that?
I would. I've used this one in the yard. I've cut weeds and branches with my TRMs, and they hold up incredibly well.
So the one you cut the tree down with?
No, I didn't use that. I had to use a saw for that. It was dead. But I would cut branches off, absolutely, because they're just that good of a knife, and you wouldn't even know it. Some of the nicer knives that I have out there, I can use as workhorse knives. They're just really good, well made.
It's a really nice knife. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like
And
how
you
light
could
it
cut
is.
trees and do yard work.
I
with it.
don't do those.
Okay,
kinds
I
of
know, but you
things.
could.
I could, but yeah, I don't do those things.
You hear the
I'm
click?
too dainty. Not really, but I like to pretend that I am.
You hear the click?
I can feel it too.
Yeah. So that's the D10 that what locks it. Now make sure you open it all the way. You gotta hear that click. Yeah. You want the knife to be locked in place so it's safe to use. And it's a very, very sharp blade. Did you notice that? Here, let's do a little cut test here. I think I got a little piece of paper. We can see how sharp this is.
I will let you.
So I think that's pretty sharp.
It is.
Right. So pretty sharp little knife. That's kind of cool.
And if I needed sharpened, you'll be more than happy to sharpen.
I will be more than happy to. And it's CPM
Because I don't
Magnacut.
do that either.
Yeah, CPM-Magnacut is a really great steel. It's a hard-use steel. It's a very corrosion resistant. It's not going to rust. Being titanium liners, they're not going to rust. Titanium clip, which means it's more flexible. This allows for more flexibility than a steel clip. So it comes.
It'll go through my pocket and my purse easier.
Yeah, it'll go through, and it won't. And if you bend it, it tends to go back to the normal shape. It doesn't get bent out.
Oh, that'd be good.
I have a habit of bending a lot of steel clips because I catch them on
And
things.
ripping your pants.
I do. They especially if the knife is really aggressive, right? So
You need to buy cheaper pants, I guess, so you can replace them more often.
I guess, yeah. But so G10, really nicely contoured, great for, you can see it fits my hand, fits her hand really well, especially for a lefty. Now it is right hand tip up only. She's a lefty, but she carries it in the purse. So, but she could carry it. A lot of times lefties carry their knives in their left rear pocket so that it's still facing in.
I don't know if I could put it in my back pocket.
I know.
That would be weird.
Yeah. So,
I'll have to carry it one day and see
yeah.
where it feels natural to carry it.
And so we put a little bit of oil in there. We'll loosen this up. It'll be a little easier for you to open and close. So that'll be nice. I think it's a really cool knife.
It really is.
It's really well made. It's a little more expensive than your
Than
Spyderco
the
for
Spyderco?
sure. Absolutely.
Well, yeah. It
But similar in
feels-
size. Let's compare
It
those
feels
two.
more, I don't know.
Well built.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's it.
Spyderco is well built compared
It
to the
Yeah,
like
I
your
love
Dragonfly. This is way better. But
What Dragonfly?
the one you lost or got borrowed?
I think it got
Stolen.
permanently borrowed.
Yeah, at work. Somebody stole it off her desk.
Not my coworkers.
Yeah, maybe the cleaning crew. Anyways,
Or I could have lost it. I'm not.
could have lost. But
Not
needless to
throwing
say,
shade here.
she had a pink one, and then we got this one, and this one's
That was pink too.
it is. The other one's a little darker pink. But anyways, this one is significantly more robust, and then this is another step up. She is upgrading her EDC carry. She now has.
I have a a teeny tiny Spyderco that's on my
Keychain?
Keychain, yeah. And I've gotten in trouble a couple times with that, forgetting it was there.
Yeah, going in the court or stuff?
Yes.
Yes. So,
Schlitterbahn. So,
Yep.
yeah.
so this is definitely a step up. I'm super excited. Thank you, TRM.
Thank you. I love it. I'm really excited to carry it coming from someone who's not a knife person. And, you know, I don't use them every day. I know it's going to break some of y'all's hearts out there. I don't use my knife every day. But knowing it's there and knowing I've got it, especially when I'm at the office and I don't have to worry about trying to find something, I'm really looking forward to using it.
So I typically do a little zoom here. So I'm going to zoom in so that you can see the blade up close. Here's
It kind of looks like a buzzard.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah. There's the scale. I'm going to do the
There's
back.
some movie, Disney movie back in the day that where buzzards were in it, and that's what it reminds me of, but I can't think of the movie. Maybe Dumbo. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the ones
They
that...
have buzzards in that movie? I don't even know.
So let's
Our
do...
kids are too old.
Here, why don't you help me hold it? Like, pretend we're holding it together.
Oh.
So, no, one hand. Your hand over here. We'll hold it just like this. We'll pretend to hold it. You hold it there. I hold it there. Because we're going to do this for the... Well,
For the what?
no, I was going to... It's for the little meme or whatever, the picture for the video. I don't know if that's going to work. So, why don't you... Here, you hold it.
I just get out of the way. This is your...
You
this
hold
is
it
your
like
thing.
this right there. Try to keep the other hand out of the way. And then...
I can't even see what I'm doing.
Hold it right there, like that, even. Don't move. What
are we doing?
We're trying to create an image so they can see the whole knife this way. All right? And then we're going to flick it around the other side. You're going to hold it this way.
Who knew doing this was so complicated?
Right?
I just hear him in here flicking and coughing and laughing and using his totally hoot thing. What is that?
The kazoo.
The kazoo.
Yes. It's a kazoo time, so there you go.
Which he won't let me use, by the way.
Well, it's not I don't let you use, but you were
I asked him, and he said no. It's not a live stream.
Well, okay, so I'm sorry. Now I'm in trouble. Okay.
So now everybody get on there and tell him to let me use the kazoo.
That's right. All right. We'll have to have a fun for Robin's kazoo. So I'll have to. It's Mother's Day coming up. Mother's Day coming up. It's a kazoo Mother's Day. That's what we got to do. So, anyways, all right. So this is the TRM Holy Nerd, a really, really stinking cool knife. A little small for me, but really perfect for Robin. I think she's going to love it. I love the rounded contoured shape. It's going to be nice, control in hand, everything. Any details that you guys want to know, it's titanium liners, titanium liner lock, which means it carbonizes the back of it when it engages so it doesn't stick. I can tell you about what that is later on. So that...
Quiet now. That's Robert E's for
No. It's... I mean... If
Plus, we're probably running long. How long do these need to be?
We're a little long. So anyways...
Sorry. This is why I don't come along for the fun.
You might have already skipped through this. So I don't know. Sometimes they do because it's like, oh, this is boring. Or maybe they're laughing.
I am not boring.
No,
you are boring.
They could be laughing. They could be enjoying seeing me get, put in my place here. So that's always nice.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But there you go. That is the TRM Holy Nerd. I think it's a really great knife. I'm super excited.
Get one. You'll be happy with it.
Yeah, and we can get different scales.
I can't wait to use it.
Yes, and then we can get the Bigfoot.
I should order myself something so I can use it to open the box.
That's right. Oh, okay. I don't know if I should say that. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to wrap up here. You have any final thoughts on this? Anything you want to say?
Thank you so much, Three Rivers, for thinking of me. Definitely wasn't expecting it. I know Robert said that I was having something come in, but I had no idea what it was. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I know how much this means to Robert doing this, and just having you guys send something to me is just a cherry on the top. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna really like it. As more she uses it,
I'm looking forward to trying it out for sure, and showing it to my coworkers who have kind of gotten into the knife world because of Robert too. So
it's contagious.
Yeah.
I think there's a few people out there that can probably account to that or attest to that too. All right, well, so hey, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or maybe just really, really entertaining, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already,
it's right down there.
Well, it typically, if they're on a phone or the computer, it's down there. So you're messing with messing with my spiel here.
Okay, sorry.
So if you found this fun, interesting, worthwhile, or just entertaining, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already done that, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribing and liking the videos really helps out the channel, allows the channel to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, who likes the videos, who just enjoys the videos. I really, really appreciate that. I'm just humbled by it. And if you haven't already, hit that notification button as well. That's down there, so you can be notified of future content like this video. And to all the channel members, a big, huge, huge thank you to you guys. Some of you have been channel members since the very beginning. Some have joined along the way, and some just became channel members recently. I am humbled and blown away by all the channel members. It just really, it's awesome. It allows the channel to do a lot of things that I didn't even think was possible. So thank you to you guys. And as a small way for me to say thank you, I do a once a month channel members giveaway. Make it an exclusive giveaway. It's not my way to bribe anybody, or, you know, I don't want anybody to feel like you have to become a channel member, but I just want to say thank you. So every month we do a special exclusive giveaway. And then also new channel members, if you haven't already, or if you're a channel member and you've been a member for a while and you haven't emailed me and you're still a member, email me with your name and address. I'd love to send you a sticker. It's another way for me to say thank you to you guys. And if you're an Uber nerd, by the way, if you haven't emailed me, let me also know, because you get a special sticker. There's also other exclusive content and other things that we do, just small ways to get a kind of a look behind the scenes and things for the channel. It's my way to say thank you. But again, please don't anybody ever feel like you have to become a channel member. I just want to make, you know, if anybody decides to be, that feels like it's something exciting. You know, that's my goal, just to kind of share, give you a glimpse of what's going on. But I appreciate everyone who's there watching the videos, who like the videos, who are on the live streams. Man, it's so much fun. You know, I would do those live streams if there was 5 of us there, if there's 100 of us there, or 200 of us there. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but that seems like that's where we're going. So thank you to you guys. And also, if you haven't check me out over on Instagram at Robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at Robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.
Bye.